Oh, wow, I made it. I can't believe I got here. I'm rushing, so I ain't had time to get dressed, but it's up. It's good to see you, Craig. So here we go. Fight night coming. I'll be over here commentating tonight. It's going to be crazy. Good to see you, G-Rock. More power. Craig. Chase Money. Sage. Roster Man. You know what it is. I gotta catch my brother. I was rushing to try to get ready. I gave myself 2 hours, but you know what I'm saying? 2 hours go by quick. Yeah, so I'm excited. Good to see you, Onyx. Tank is my favorite fighter since Mayweather retired. I'll be interested to watch it. See what happens. I don't know anything about Roach other than they say he's a good fighter. I haven't watched any of his fights. I've seen clips of him, but I haven't watched any of his fights. They don't really promote a lot of these boxers unless you're just a straight boxing fan. Nah, I don't bet. I don't be betting on sports. I don't be betting on sports. Plus, the betting, the people that you bet with is a straight scam. I wish I would. There's no way. Me and you, do I feel like bet you? I don't really bet on stuff like that. Everything good the long way. I don't really bet on stuff like that. I don't be putting my heart into it like that. I'll watch it. Oh, okay, Onyx. Yeah, somebody made this for me. He made a couple hats for me, and he messed one of them up. He didn't make it like I wanted. I got 2 of these. The other one's got the camouflage right here too. And then he just threw this one in because I told him I wasn't gonna do business with him because he didn't make it. Even that this hat I just showed you, I didn't want this like that. Wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be the collapsible. It was supposed to, I wanted the collapsible, and I gave him pictures. I sent him pictures of the hat and the whole 9 yards. He still, you know what I'm saying? But Tank is my favorite fighter, but not to the point I would bet. I don't. The only thing I bet on is like information. I'll bet on information. If somebody wants to argue with me and I tell them something historical and they want to argue and they want me to prove it, I'll bet that. You know what I'm saying? If they got to make me go prove what I'm saying, the beautiful Tasha is here. Hi, Tasha, cutie pie. The beautiful Nicole is here. Hey, Nicole. Looking lovely as usual. Dreadlocks versus style locks. Style locks get thin. So styled locks get thin because the natural hair will not go where it's supposed to go. And so a lot of the young brothers in Chicago, we had to try to help them with their locks because once you twist it up and you're trying to keep twisting it, you see the hair, it's got to be real fat at the bottom. And so if the hairs at the bottom is the same size, it's going to get thinner and thinner and thinner. Because locks are made like this. This is the hair and this is the lock. So it'd be a lot of hair that goes into a small lock. So no one's, yeah, people I know, people that I talk to face to face. Yeah, I probably won about 7 grand over the last 4 or 5 years, but not on the internet in person. Because on the internet, I can't collect. I got to be able, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody bet me that, you know. So you know it's got to be fat at the bottom, then it gets smaller. So when you get older, like my age, as you don't touch your hair, it gets finer and finer, right? So the more you don't comb it, the finer it gets, the finer it gets. So when you get older, you'll just have all soft hair on the top, and the locks will be going down the back. But it won't lock up because the hair is more fine. It's not nappy like it is when you're younger. So a lot of times I have to take my locks and I take a shower and I have to take hair and I have to tie it together. So I'll take new hair and I'll wrap a nice thick, like a shoestring size shoestring on it and tie it. And take a couple of showers and let that new hair mat lock in there and then take the thing off. Other than that, they'll get so heavy, they'll break off when you get older. Depending on what type of hair you got. Everybody's got different kind of hair. So you can't have hair like the other person. You're only going to have your hair and your texture and your growth. But yeah, I'm really excited to see this fight tonight. Tank is my favorite. So I'll be anxious to watch him. Roach is a good competitor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you got locks out there, make sure you always hook new, fresh hair to it and just tie it. Don't tie it with nothing thin that'll cut in there, like something fat, like a shoelace, and like cut a shoelace in two. You could do 2 locks with that. You tie it and put a bow in it so you could get it out. You just grab some hair and put with it like it's always this new hair. And you tie it to it. You take some showers for a while until it mat together. If you're a lady, you don't want them to see it tied, you can wrap it or whatever. Because other than that, it's just going to get thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. You're going to have this big old lock hanging on this little thin thing. So the twisting and stuff, basically, it doesn't work because they don't put enough hair in their locks. When you grow your locks naturally, it's a lot of hair that turns into a lock. It's not the same amount of hair the size of the lock. It's a lot of hair. Like you ever seen when your mother used to braid your hair, your grandma? You ever see that big square? Right? It'd be a big old square in the braid. It don't be braided with a little square of hair. Think about when you braid your hair. It'd be a nice it'd be a nice square or circle, depending on how your mother parted, and then the braid be small coming out of there. But that's how much hair it takes to make that braid. So to make a lock this size, you need this much hair. So when you twist it with this much hair, that's a disaster. Also, the hair goes where it wants to go. You can't keep forcing the hair. You know, the hair knows what to do. So when it's natural, it's going to naturally go where it's supposed to go. When it's unnatural, you might not got the right hair in that lock. You might got hair in that lock that's supposed to be over there in that lock. So it's, I'll talk about it one day. But yeah, I'm anxious to watch this fight. The thing with the Congos is when they get long, it's hard to, they're heavy, they're too heavy. They get heavy, real heavy. It's hard to keep them. Depending on your hair texture, it's hard to keep enough hair in them. You have to go to the beauty shop and all that. You know what I mean? It's just hair. You said you got Tank in round 9. I'm not sure. The thing about it is anybody could win. I want to see Tank win, but I'm not going to say he's going to win. I can't say he's going to win because if we just knew he was going to win, nobody would watch the fight. We watching the fight because there's a possibility anybody could win. That's what makes it a good fight. And in a fight, if you get caught with a bad one, you could get put to sleep. If you get hit right. When we was growing up, we fight. You might win, you might lose. It just depends on. It ain't always got nothing to do with your skills. It's a fight. Anything can happen. So he could lose. He could lose. He said he was an honorable opponent because his mother was out there, and Tank didn't want to talk crazy to him because he knows his mother. They've been knowing each other a long time. So Tank didn't like the fact he brought his mother out there. So he couldn't promote the fight the way he wanted to. He kept telling him, "My Duke's out there, so why you bring your mother?" Tank asked him, "Why you bring your mother, man? We can't even talk crazy because, you know what I'm saying?" Pharaoh, this is off topic, but I'm making my first set of string bikinis and cover-ups. Oh, that's nice, Tasha. That's nice. Do you have a website where you be selling your stuff? What would a loss do to his legacy? Nothing. It'll just make him so he won't be as great as Floyd, but it won't do nothing. He just won't be as great as Floyd. But it won't do nothing. He take a loss, the next fight gonna be even bigger. The rematch will be huge. I mean, no big deal. Both of them are undefeated, so somebody finna lose. But it's not gonna hurt them like that. See, now would I be devastated? Not really. That's why. That's why I was saying, G-Rock, I'm not into it like that. He's not my son or my daughter. And the only thing can devastate me is my children, maybe a wife, or something like that. But I don't know Tank like that. I mean, I'm not emotional like I don't. That's what I'm trying to tell you, G-Rock. I'm not. I don't have my soul invested in it like that. He's just my favorite fighter, but that's not like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, no, no. Even the Chicago team, if they go to the playoffs or whatever and they get in the championship and they lose, hey, you know what I'm saying? They lost. Shit. Nah, I ain't, you know, mm-mm. For a man, that's too much, you know? You a man, and you all upset over another man and he's out there making millions and you ain't making nothing. Tank is making money, or win or lose. You watch a basketball game, it's a championship. Somebody wins, somebody lose, you all tripped out, but they both got paid. They going having a good time. They filthy rich. You know what I'm saying? They filthy rich. Tank straight, whether he win or lose. How much they paying them? You know what I'm saying? I wish I would cry over Tank, all the money he finna make for this fight. Come on, man. And if I work with him and he lose, I ain't gonna be like that because we finna fight another fight. We gonna get paid. We still gonna get paid. But as far as me, somebody don't know him, and I just like him as a boxer, and for me to be like distraught and all that, oh hell no. Because the actuality, I'm surprised every time he wins, because boxers don't win all the time. So actually, I'm surprised. I'd be surprised when he wins. It's expected for him to lose. It's a competition. So I expect either one of them to lose. Like I expect one of them to lose, either one of them. Because I'm more like a realist. I'm not into make believe. So realistically, them two brothers gonna fight. Somebody gonna win. Somebody gonna lose. I hope Tanks wins, but if Tank could just knock him out and beat him, nobody would want to watch it. We want to watch a good fight. We want to watch a fight where there's a possibility either one of them could win. Yeah, Fed now is going down, Nick. We're going into a cashless society. Mark of the beast is coming. I've been telling y'all and telling y'all, mark of the beast is coming. Pretty soon you're going to have to make that decision. You're going to take that microchip, yes or no. Oh, we finna separate the men from the boys and the women from the girls. It's finna go down. Yeah, it's finna go down. We finna see. We finna separate the men from the boys and the women from the girls. We gonna see who gonna take that microchip. Who gonna get that microchip in their hand or on their forehead? Oh yeah. And all that talking that you've been doing, all that radical talking, we're gonna see. We will see. Who gonna bow down? Like Bob Marley say, soon we'll find out who is the real revolutionary. So we finna see. We're gonna see. Yeah, Sage, it's gonna be you convert or you out of here. They already drawn the line in the sand. You know what I'm saying? It's already started. You get on YouTube and you water your conversation down and you go places. You talk the wrong talk and they shadow ban you. They take people. All of a sudden, nobody get notifications when you go live. People come over here, man. I didn't get no notification. I bet you didn't. I bet you did. I bet you didn't get no notification. I can't believe they leave me over here. You ain't heard me say nothing about taking no mark of the beast, bro. I don't know where you got that from. Ain't nobody never heard me talk about taking no microchip. I don't know what you heard, but you didn't hear that. Boy, I'm not taking no microchip under no, bro. I'm not taking that. I ain't never said that. I ain't never said I'm gonna take no microchip. I said I'm gonna start taking stuff, but not the microchip. Listen, it say you can't buy or sell without the mark of the beast. It didn't say I couldn't liberate it. It didn't say I can't go take it though. It just said I can't buy nor sell it. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to go through a lot. You might have to starve. We can trade if we got something to trade. So yeah, this fight's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to watch it. I should go down to Blaze Pizza and get me a vegan pizza just for the heck of it. But I might not. I might just cook early and eat before it happens. I don't necessarily want to be eating on live. The only reason my skin look like this because I just washed my face and put olive oil on it. That's olive oil. But then I eat right too, and that stops you from having all them things on your skin. You have to eat right. You know what I'm saying? Eat right and take care of yourself. Do the best you can. But yeah, I paid. I went on ahead and paid them. I went on ahead and paid them for this fight. I'm gonna do a live commentary. It's gonna be exciting. You know what? The most interesting thing I want to see. I want to see what rapper they're gonna come out with. That's what I want to see. I want to see. I want to see who Tank gonna come out there. Would I move to the Bahamas? No. No, I wouldn't move to the Bahamas. I pay per view, Prime. Now I wouldn't move to the Bahamas right now. With me predicting natural disasters, I sure wouldn't go on an island. I wouldn't go on an island. I wouldn't go on no coast. I wouldn't go on no island. I wouldn't go on no coast. You can't get away, but it is what it is. If you got a house and you got a garage, you need to have sandbags in your garage so you could try to protect your house from flooding, if possible. You seen where the whole parking garage fell from the heavy snow on it? Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I don't want to move around. I don't want to move out in no water. I lived in Hawaii already. I would never go move back no place like that. Not right now. Vegas hardly have natural disasters, but Vegas ain't gonna have no water. Vegas gonna have drought. Yeah, Vegas gonna have drought. They ain't gonna have no water. Yeah, they ain't gonna have no water in Vegas. Because Vegas is a fake city. It's in the desert. And they built like these canal things. And that's how they water in there. But they ain't got no water. They ain't got no water. You know how high their electric bill be in Arizona and Vegas and them hot places like that in the desert? I got some friends live in Arizona and they got them dark things you put on the windows to try to keep the heat down. You know what I'm saying? In Chicago, we in Tornado Alley. I think that John Hancock and Sears Tower has been helping us. But yeah, back to the fight. I'm gonna be really checking this fight out tonight. That's gonna be exciting. I'm trying to think if I want to go get me a couple of pizzas. Just eat them while I'm watching it. Should be exciting. From what I understand, Roach could fight. This will be my first time watching him fight. You know what I'm saying? Heck yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just left Arizona. I was out there for a month. And the people I was out there, they kept asking me, would I move out there? I move out there. I was polite. I said, but I didn't like it. What a lot of people don't know is that Chicago got a lot of forests. We have a lot of trees. So we have forests all over Chicago, right in the city. I've been in Florida a few times. We have what they call forest reserves. One on 95th, one down there on 127th. They're all over the place. Out west. What city is sea level? Chicago? Chicago is not flat. Downtown is downhill. Chicago is 595 feet above sea level. And so Chicago is like this. Downtown is right here. And when you leave downtown, I made a mistake and went bike riding. And I wanted to ride from Hyde Park from 50 something to downtown and back. And that was a disaster because it's all downhill to downtown. And it's all uphill back to 55th. But by the time we got downtown, I was tired already. And I had one of them divvy bikes that didn't have a lot of gears. If I would have had a 10-speed, it would have been cool. But that thing only got 3 speeds. So I could barely make it back. So I said, if I ever do that again, I'm going to start downtown and go up first so that it's all downhill once I'm tired. So downtown Chicago is downhill, and the rest of Chicago is like this. The lake, so it goes down to the lake. The lake is over the whole city, but downtown is the low point. So y'all gonna be watching the fight tonight? Who y'all got to win? It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna break a record. It's gonna break the Rolling Stones record. Tank keep breaking records. He's the biggest boxer in boxing today. He's a big draw. It's gonna be something else. Yeah, I can't tell you what round is gonna happen in. I haven't watched the other fighter before, so this is gonna be my first time checking him out. It's gonna be interesting. The thing about it is 4 really good fights. It ain't no, from what I understand, the undercard fights is off the chain. Okay. From what I understand, that this time they didn't get no slouches. That's what I was told. It's supposed to be fire. So that's good. So I'm really looking forward to enjoying that, because that's what people are saying, that it's supposed to be some really, really good fights. That's what I heard. But I don't really watch boxing like that. So I have to see. Yeah, I think, for me, it's a situation where I grew up watching heavyweights, so I got to get used to these fighters that they're watching nowadays. You know, because I grew up watching heavyweights, and those are the best fights. The other fights, they're all right, but the heavyweight fights are the best fights by far. But all the big guys, they playing football and other stuff now. They don't want to fight. So that's why you don't have that many good fights because you don't have a heavyweight division worth anything. I mean, these heavyweights they got these days, Jesus Christ, where they get them from? So that's hurting the sport. And I just can't be watching sports like that. You got to really get my interest for me to watch. I don't watch basketball. I don't watch baseball. I don't watch football. I watched that Super Bowl. It wasn't super. Do I think Turkey will take over the game as a promoter? I don't know. Maybe. So they saying these supposed to be some good fights. We will see. When Tank beat him, it ain't. If Tank beat him, ain't gonna be no rematch. It's only gonna be a rematch if Tank lose. If Tank beat him, there won't be no rematch for years because there's too many other people he's got to fight. The only way there could be a rematch is if it's a decision and people are arguing over the decision. Then yeah, or what's going on NBA, or if Tank lose. But if Roach get knocked out or whatever, there won't be no. It won't be no. Angie Stone passed away. Oh wow. Floyd stopped messing with Tank because he messed with his daughter. I mean, not really. That's the story they put out there. But Floyd wasn't in no position to mess with Tank. Floyd was busy wasting money instead of getting into the boxing game. He was busy buying a bunch of cars and stuff like that. Floyd didn't get into the boxing game, so I don't know how he was going to work with Tank anyway. What is he going to do for him? Nothing. He's not promoter. He's not a promoter. And the guy that worked for Floyd to do all the promoting, he don't mess with Floyd. Nobody mess with Floyd. Floyd ain't cool. We just leave that like that. Floyd's not a cool. He's not cool. He's not nobody you would like. I'll put it like that. He's not likable. Yeah, he's arrogant, but Floyd lying on Tank. No, that ain't true. A boxer, a boxer is different than like what 50 doing. 50 took the boy and sent him and did all that for him. But in boxing is different because I mean, let's be real. Floyd don't be training nobody. His uncle and his daddy be training. See what I'm saying? Floyd, Floyd uncle the one be training everybody. Floyd don't be training nobody. Floyd uncle the one trained him. Floyd uncle and Floyd daddy is the one that be teaching boxers how to box. Look, did Tank make a good move? Name me two boxers Floyd got. I wait. Name me two boxers that's doing well under Floyd. So how can you say it's Tank fault when Floyd ain't got nobody else? So what, is everybody fault that nobody messing with Floyd, or is it Floyd? Floyd ain't got no fighter doing nothing. Boxing fans might know who they are, but they ain't big stars like that. For regular people, you ain't doing nothing if regular people don't know you. Yeah, but what that got to do when somebody grew up and they want to move on and they want to get another trainer? Like Floyd don't owe you nothing in boxing. Like he's got to get the trainer that's going to keep him sharp. He's still winning. We can't say he was still winning if he was Floyd. We could say he winning with who he with. Floyd a funny acting dude. And as far as you training a young boy to box, and then he like your daughter, how you gonna be mad about that? She a woman, he a man. Because come on, man, Floyd, your daughter liked him too. You see what I'm saying? Your daughter liked him too. How you gonna say he got with your daughter? They got together? You mean? Gervonta was under Floyd economically, say Kai. Economically. Floyd brought him in and taught him some stuff like that, but we talking about should he have stayed? No. Who's with Floyd now? Say Kai, name me four good boxers with great careers under Floyd Mayweather. Name me four. If I'm completely wrong, prove me completely wrong. Name me anybody under Floyd that's doing well. Is Roach under Floyd? Oh, no. Is Tank under Floyd? No. Is anybody is Haney under Floyd? No. Is Devin with Floyd right now? Is Devin with Floyd, Sekai? Is Devin with Floyd right now? Because this conversation is him leaving. Nobody didn't say he was with him. Nobody said he wasn't with him. Sekai ain't having no real conversation. He's avoiding what I'm asking him. I don't be talking to people like that. He's avoiding the issue. See, he ain't answering the question. I just asked him, is anybody with him now? And look what he said. They started with him. See? I don't got time for that. And he don't know what the hell he talking about. Because how you with Floyd when Floyd's under Al Heyman? You under Al Heyman. Dude don't know what he talking about. How you under Floyd? Floyd was under Al. You was under Al. They was under Al. I don't believe nobody on this internet, bro. I don't know you from a can of paint. Yeah, I know Jesus Christ. Okay, stop trolling over here. Okay, come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, bro. I don't like your energy. Come back tomorrow. I ain't doing all that. I don't know you. I don't know you. Dude's a fool. Come on, man. How you gonna be under Floyd when Floyd signed to Al Heyman? If Floyd was the Al Heyman and the other brother, who's the brother had the gray beard and stuff? That was always at the fight with Floyd. Right? Hold on. What's the brother's name that left Floyd too? The older brother. Not Don King. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Leonard, right? All right. So if you got Al Heyman and Leonard and Floyd, and somebody come over there, are they coming to be around Floyd? Are they coming to be around that whole team? So anybody went over there, they was coming to be under Leonard, Floyd, and Al Heyman, not Floyd. Let's talk real business. They're coming to be under that whole team. Which, by the way, that team don't mess with Floyd. Al Heyman don't like Floyd like that. Leonard don't mess with Floyd like that. Okay? So they wrong too for not messing with him. Why Leonard don't mess with him? That's why I want to talk to that other dude. Why Leonard don't mess with him? Why Leonard don't like Floyd? So how could you say Tank did Floyd dirty? So everybody did Floyd dirty. Now, if everybody did you dirty, it's you. You know what I'm saying? All right. He did 50 dirty. Floyd didn't have none of his trademarks and stuff ready. Floyd got all that stuff ready for him, and he turned around and did 50 dirty. And they was like supposed to be like brothers. Floyd ain't no good. I know what I'm talking about. Floyd ain't no good. Floyd don't look out for nobody. Floyd's selfish. Floyd ain't no good. Floyd ain't no good. I'm telling you. So he mad at Tank for messing with his daughter. His daughter end up with NBA YoungBoy. Oh, that's a step up. Okay, NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better, huh? NBA YoungBoy. Who disrespected her daddy. Talk crazy to him. Floyd the type of person to be jealous of Tank if Tank looked too good. If Tank looked too good and Tank looked like he can get shine and Tank looked like he could be the next Floyd, Floyd ain't gonna like him. And Floyd gonna do everything to make sure he lose. That type of person Floyd is. Floyd ain't no good. I'm gonna tell you straight, though Floyd Mayweather ain't no good. Floyd is no good. He wasn't going to go nowhere with Floyd. Floyd was going to make him lose. Floyd ain't no good. And this is why I said I'd be betting. Because I ain't going to give up my sources and everything. But if dude would have bet me $5,000, he was somewhere, I bet you I would have won that bet. He not no good. Floyd is a nasty person. You can see it. If you could see Floyd, it stank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm ready to see Terrence Crawford against Canelo. I don't believe he could beat Canelo. But we're going to see. I believe Canelo going to beat his ass. Because Terrence, I liked that one big fight he had where everybody said he looked real good, but the last fight, he didn't look all that good to me. He looked all right. You know what I'm saying? Crawford going to get knocked out. He going to get beat up. He didn't look that good to me his last fight, but maybe to y'all. He didn't look that good. No, I don't like Spence. I only like Tank. When I pick a boxer, I only like one. Everybody else sucks. Floyd used to be my favorite boxer as a boxer, but Floyd, I always knew he was an a-hole. He was a good boxer. So we ain't talking about him as a boxer. We talking about him as a person and a businessman. He's a horrible businessman. He looked like he trying to get together about them buildings, but Floyd be just throwing money away. Allegedly, he did some foul stuff in Dubai. And they had him over there a long time. And Floyd been missing. You know what I'm saying? Floyd been missing in Dubai. Floyd just popped his face back out. Where he been? Where he been? That's what I be talking about, G-Rock. Now I would take that bet. I'm not gonna say nothing until somebody bet, but I know everything. I ain't gonna say it. You know what I mean? I get him into bet 5 racks. I can prove you Floyd ain't no good. So let a person right in the middle hold the money. Somebody fair and balanced that's gonna decide if I won or not. You know what I'm saying? Floyd ain't no good. He went over there with all that snaky stuff over there in Dubai. He lucky to even be still here. Tank made the right move. Go on with your career. Get away from all that foolishness. Floyd tripped out, man. He tripped out. Mm-hmm. He tripped out. He be doing crazy stuff. But I'm interested in watching this fight tonight. It's going to be a good fight. They need some good fights because they be having a lot of fake fights where they take people and they have them fight bums and then build up a name for them and throw them out there. Yeah, Tank did right going with his career. So you got to understand, Floyd is a fighter and made his money as a fighter. He's not a manager. He's not a promoter. He's not Leonard. He's not them. So every man got to stay in his lane. Just because he's a good boxer doesn't mean he's going to be good at helping boxers. Now, he's good at giving boxers advice how to fight, but he's not necessarily a trainer. He's more a boxing instructor. He can give you good instructions. He can see your mistakes you're making. But as far as you working out, he ain't the type of person that can stay there with you and have you work out all these hours. You can bet the whole time Tank was with him, it was the uncle that was training Tank. Floyd was coming in giving him advice for sure to help him. I ain't gonna take that away from Floyd. But Floyd, uncle and daddy, is the men. They the ones made Floyd. Floyd came up out of a boxing family. And I don't know if you know about his uncle and his daddy, but they wasn't no joke. Neither one of them. Neither one of them was nothing to play with. They could fight. So Floyd was born into boxing and had them training him from a little boy. That's why he's so good. That's why he's so good. They was both boxers, and I watched them fight. I watched when dude came up with that big old sombrero on to fight that Mexican. That's where he learned the game of how to hype. His dad and his uncle knew how to hype the fight up. They knew how to troll way back then. He came out with that big old sombrero on to fight the Mexican. Man, that was tripped out. Yeah, they the ones showed him the game on how to make the fight, you know. So that Floyd changed from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money May because he realized he didn't want to be like Muhammad Ali and all them and get all beat up and be messed up. So he learned how to get on his bike and he learned how to fight from a defensive point of view. He learned how to make you chase him to knock you out instead of just standing there slugging. He realized it didn't make no sense for him to let somebody just punch him all in his face for the crowd like they did Jack Johnson and Muhammad Ali and all that. He said, I'm not going to go out like that. So I like Floyd as far as boxing. He's still one of my favorites as far as boxing. He changed the game because boxing was slavery, where they used to put black men out there and let them get beat up for the enjoyment of Europeans. Facts. And so he changed the game and showed you how to fight smart. Still give a good fight, but just don't stand there and let nobody punch you in your face over and over and over and over so people can watch it. And he learned from Muhammad Ali. So the way you be a good draw, you have to be somebody got to be the bad guy. The bad guy makes the draw. The good guy don't make the draw. Nobody want to go see the good guy. Everybody want to go see the bad guy. So you got to make them wish you lose. And if you can make them wish you lose, then they'll watch you. That's how the game goes. So Muhammad Ali, that's what he used to do. I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty. Everybody wanted to see him lose. What's the matter? That's where he got Pretty Boy Floyd. Got that from Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, like, I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty. Look at my face. That's where Floyd got that from. And that make everybody hate you. then every time you have a fight, everybody want to come see your fight. So look, that's enough of that. I don't want to talk about that too much because I got to talk about it all night tonight. It's going to be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see the brothers come out and fight. I'm very interested to see how Roach fights. I haven't seen him fight, so I'll be glad to watch how he fight. That's going to be good because I never seen him fight. But I think it'd be really hard to beat Tank because of his fighting style. I don't think it'll be easy to beat him. Not with that style. He's created a whole new style of boxing. You know what I'm saying? He created a whole new he created a whole new style of boxing. It's really amazing. I had to watch him a few fights before I finally picked up on what he was doing. And he fights from off of the ground. He fights from way down here. Right? Kind of a little bit like Joe Frazier, but lower than Joe Frazier. Because Joe Frazier's taller than him. So he gets down and he fights under you. That's hard to defend somebody down coming from down on here. Usually a boxer, you looking for somebody to come. You looking for the fight like this. But he be fighting from under you. That's hard to defend somebody going down coming from under you. Because your hands is here and one of the most deadliest punches is the uppercut. Well, he can do a straight right from under you, or a straight left from under you. That's hard to defend. Because when you swing, I seen one time dude swung at Tank and Tank squatted all the way down and his whole arm went under Tank. And then Tank hit him, bam, from under there. I said, that's when I peeped how he fight. I said, dang, I never seen that before. He vicious, man. That boy vicious. And he's mean. That's the advantage he got. Roach is not mean. Roach is a nice guy. He just can really fight. But Tank is mean. Another thing I've seen about Tank that I don't think I've seen before is Tank got like an automatic timing system. I've never seen that before either. So when he's fighting you, he just be taking his time. And when you swinging and everything, his whole body is clocking you. It's amazing. I never seen that before. I've never seen nobody do that before. And so Tank, when he's fighting you, he's been fighting so much, his body picks up your timing. It's amazing. And by the time you get to the fifth or sixth round, he's got your whole timing naturally. And he can just knock you out. Because he got some kind of way to pick up your timing. It's very interesting. Watch him tonight. Like, watch him. The first rounds, all he's doing is just seeing how his body is doing it, though. Like, most of them, they doing it with their mind. Dude don't be doing it with his mind. His whole being picks up your timing. It's amazing. Because every time he knocks somebody out, you could tell it's not planned. You could tell it just naturally took advantage of an opening. That he don't know the opening coming. It coming, he take advantage of it quick. Not like it's an opening always there and he wait to get it. Every opening he got just so happened to be right there. Y'all ever notice that? And you could be swinging, slugging with him. And if that opening come, his body will just pick it up and he'll just knock you out right in the middle of a slug out. It's crazy. I've never seen that before. He's the only person I ever seen do that. I'm like, how the hell does he do that? Watch how he be fighting. You're like, oh, he's timing. His body's picking up your time, and he's been training so much they don't even got to think about it. And he's out there, and the whole time he's moving round one, round two. His body is picking up like some type of computer or something, and his body is naturally picking up everything you're doing. Every way you move, he pick it up naturally. He don't have to think about it or nothing. It's the craziest thing I ever seen. I would definitely say he's the most unusual boxer I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of them. I've seen the Joe Frazier's and all of them. I've seen the name it. Pernell, all of them. Sugar Ray. I ain't never seen nobody do what he be doing though. That's why the fight, every time he knocks him out, that's why everybody be amazed. Because it ain't like you can see he finna knock him out. It ain't like no setup. It just happens. Other boxers, you can see them setting you up to knock you out. Mike Tyson just charge and come in and knock you out. But Tank don't do that. He just be fighting you. And his body be picking up your whole style. And everybody I seen him knocked out, it was reactionary. It wasn't planned. It was just an opening, and some kind of way his system knew the opening was there, and bam. You out of there. And being short to the ground and wide like that, that's a lot of power. When I used to go to school, them was the dudes you didn't want to fight. No stubby dude, strong dudes, just down to the ground. It's hard to really beat them. And even though they short like that, it's hard to pick them up. It's almost like they made to the ground or something. I don't know what, the gravity or something, but those not the dudes you want to fight. And imagine he just train. A low sense of gravity, yeah. But he be timing. Watch tonight. Watch how he be fighting. Watch round 1, 2, 3, 4. His body is timing the person. It's the craziest thing, like a machine. So he not thinking. He just out there. He don't be thinking. And as soon as his body see an opening, it's a wrap. Yeah, I heard too. You know, Jay, a lot of people pass left and right behind each other. I had a friend, not like 4 artists had passed, and it was like, they say they passed, no, 3. They say they passed in 3. I said, well, not in these days. And then she came on the phone and said, you're right, so-and-so passed too. Look how many people just passed in the last 2 weeks, recording artists. That's because this food ain't no good. And when they get older, they out of here. This food ain't no good. All this artificial color, artificial stuff, it ain't no good. I just turned 67. Once you over like 55, you already almost out of here. You've been eating that junk so much. And it's the type of junk you ain't gonna work out. You ain't gonna exercise eating that stuff. They selling you straight poison. The poison is so bad that even if you work out in your younger life forever, if you eat that poison, your body will still just disintegrate. It's crazy. Roberta Flack just left. But I mean, they have been around a while. But a lot of the younger ones is going too. Because everything is so toxic, though. You don't know how toxic everything is until you try to get away from toxic stuff. And that's when you go, damn. You know what I'm saying? When you try to get away from toxic and then you be looking into it, you're like, oh man. So all this stuff is trash. Oh, she was in a car accident. How old was she? Let me see how old she was. What record did she have? Okay, she was 63. What records did she have? What was her big record? I remember she had gained all that weight. I don't know what record she had. Oh, that song about Black Brothers, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's sad. 61. Shoot. Yeah, that's sad. You know what I mean? Car accident too. I had a friend sitting at the light day before yesterday, and somebody just ran into the back of him. Bam! The car is fine, but they back and neck and stuff. And then the person took off. They tried to chase him, but they got the license plate, but the person got away. I forgot how that Black Brothers song went, but I remember her though. She was like a part of that kind of pro black soul era, I think. Oh, that's sad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's rough out here. You gotta really take care of yourself out here. It's dangerous. They be dropping like flies, man. I don't even be posting. There be too many of them. And them be the famous ones. A lot of the actors and actresses and musicians ain't famous. They don't be getting no shine, but it's a lot of them, especially right now. We're gonna see the increase of those untimed them deaths like that. That's gonna go through the roof because now we get into the generation a little bit behind me. They've been eating mad poison. It's gonna go down with them. The Cheetos generation and Fruit Loops generation and them, they ain't got a chance. Ain't gonna be no more 90 making it to 90, 80, they're going to be dropping late 40s, 50s, 60s out of here. That stuff tear your body up. By the time you find out that stuff tore your body up, it's irreversible. By the time you find out, it's irreversible. It's sad. When I go out with my friends, I don't even ask about nobody no more. You know, like I found some of my old friends I grew up with, because I ain't been around nobody. I've been in my own world. I found some of my old friends I grew up with. Every time I ask about somebody, they didn't pass away. Not only did they pass away, like, oh, he been dead. Oh, she been dead. I'm like, damn. They saying it like it's normal. I went out with some old friends and my cousin and his brother, and we went to Benihana. And so we went to Benihana's, everybody sitting around the table, right? So it's a black girl with a white dude couple, then there's two gay white dudes down here, and then there's some other people right there, and then there's us three. And so when I order my food is plant based, right? So because my food is plant based, they can't do no cross contamination. So when he cleaned the grill, he dumped my stuff in the middle of the grill, and he make my stuff first. So that's very uncomfortable because I'm sitting there, and all these people, they looking at all these vegetables and rice and stuff with no sea creatures and no animals. And I'm the only thing, you know what I'm saying? And so then and get ready, then he put my food in the bowl and on the platter. Then he dumped all them creatures and stuff out there, started making everybody else food. But it was like everybody was looking at me. That's why I don't really hang out like that. It ain't really, when you hang out in an unnatural society like that, where everybody on demon time, it just ain't really cool. It's uncomfortable because the system has thoroughly brainwashed everybody, thoroughly. And they just think it's funny till they in the hospital. It's like, I don't get it. Like, you don't know that's going to kill you? It's like, no. It was weird. They don't make no joke. Yeah, I guess, I don't be around, so I don't know. I stay out the way. So then after we ate and everything, my cousin's brother, who was my best friend when we was growing up, they ended up brothers, he blurts out, next time we're going to the steakhouse. It was weird. He just blurted that out. It's the first time we went to a Cheesecake Factory. We always go somewhere where I can get something to eat and they can get something to eat. But after the two times going out, on the third time, he just blurted out, next time we're going to the steakhouse. All them demons was coming out his ass. Now I didn't start. I act like I don't be hearing stuff, bro. I be real cordial. I don't put no energy. I just act like I didn't hear it. I just stay normal. I don't be showing my expressions, my thoughts, or nothing. Only on here I talk, but no, I didn't say anything. My face didn't change. I didn't make no expressions or nothing. I'm thinking, well, next time I just won't be there. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to say. I don't know how to say nothing. Needless to say, it ain't been no next time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been no next time. But I'm not finna say nothing because that's that low. That's that low energy from eating them creatures. I'm on a high frequency, so I don't buy into that. I don't say nothing. Act like I don't hear it. I don't feed into stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't feed into nothing. If you saying little slick comments or trying to say little insults, I act like I don't hear them because in my life it's two things. I either don't hear it or it's going to be a problem. And what's going to be a problem, I'm not going to tell you it's going to be a problem. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be a problem. It might not even be a problem right then. The problem might be like tomorrow night or something when you come out your house or something like that. It ain't going to necessarily be, you're not going to necessarily know there's a problem. For the young brothers that, learn how to play the game. They don't need to know it's a problem too. By the time they find it's a problem, it should be too late. I'm just saying, all that, I ain't really with all that. That's why I be blocking people over here because I got to get used to all that. I ain't really with all that. Everything don't got to be said. Everything ain't got. If I'm hanging with you and you confrontational, all I'm gonna try to do is end this hanging out, and then you just won't see me no more. There's no need of me saying nothing. You ain't my type. I'm not finna tell you you're not my type. I'm just gonna try to end this situation, and then that's just that. I don't be reacting because I don't care. When you care too much, it's not good for you. So I don't care. I'm only concerned with important things. Exercise. I just got finished exercise. My health, my children, trying to help serious things, my bills, my economics, like serious things. I'm not interested in people trying to clash. I'm not with that. If you're the type of person argumentative, want to clash, I don't know who you're gonna argue with because you'll never be around me. So a lot of people take advantage of the fact I'm on the internet to do something that would never happen in real life. You're just doing that because you're on the internet. Because in real life, if we out to dinner and you was kind of talking sideways, I'll excuse myself, say I'm going to the bathroom, and you be sitting there 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Man, go check on her. You're going to the bathroom, won't nobody be in there. I'm home already. And for some reason my phone don't answer. I don't be doing all that playing. I'm not really with that. That's what that gonna get me. What I'm gonna get? Nothing. The young brothers learn. Somebody ain't your type. Just stay away from them. What you tell them? You ain't my type. I don't like you. Just go on with your life. What you telling them for? Don't tell them nothing. Move on with your life. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm out. Even if it's a serious situation like a fight or something, I'm not gonna say nothing. Talking ain't gonna help me win. I'm not gonna win talking. I'm not doing all that. I don't like negativity. Just let me be positive. I don't like negativity. I don't say slick stuff to people or anything like that. I'm just hang out with you. I'm gonna be fair and square. I'm not gonna be judgmental. I'm not gonna say anything to hurt your feelings or no type of argument or nothing like that. not judgmental. I'm not gonna talk about you when I leave. All that old. I'm not finna do all that. That's too much. So y'all finna end this live. Looking forward to the fight. I'm gonna be commentating tonight. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see which rapper Tank gonna come out with. He in New York, so I just can't even. I'm trying to imagine who is he gonna come out with. You know, who is he gonna come out with? And it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna be here commentating and all that. I'm looking forward to it. Y'all have a good day, and some of y'all, I'll see you tonight. The rest of y'all enjoy the fight. Have a good night. And whatever you do, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. If you're going to drink a lot, then pay for the fight and stay home. If you want to get drunk. Victory.